Okay, Nita and I are here at the Watercolors poolside, and we're going to have what we're going to call our retirement conversations. And that is, we're at the point of our life where we live in Birmingham, but we love to come down here. We've been coming down here to the panhandle of Florida since what, 1997?
No.
And 99, somewhere in there. And it became a Thanksgiving tradition, and so we've been doing it for years. And basically we bought or rented the condo, and then it turned into a house, and it's now houses. And now that we're retired, we come down here for 2 weeks, and we're sitting here and alongside the Gulf of Mexico, which you see in the back, and the pool, which is over here, and we've got a 3-bedroom house that we're renting, and we're asking ourselves the questions. We enjoy this so much. Why don't we do this full time? Why don't we sell our house in Birmingham and buy a house down here? Is that where you're at?
That's where I am.
Okay. And what's your take
I'm
on
right
it?
here.
What's your take on it?
I would love to do it, except I will say that the summers down here are as hot as the summers in Alabama, and I don't care for them. So what do you do?
Well, you have to make a decision of, do you have a smaller place that maybe you go into the mountains, or you go to Colorado, or you just travel. That's when you travel during the summer. If I had a house down here, I wouldn't want to rent it. Where we stay is in a very highly rented community, and that is that they have probably 80% absentee owners, and those absentee owners rent their houses for premium dollars over the summer.
Yes, they do.
And
Premium
dollars. It's just like down here. We're here for 2 weeks. We'll pay $10,000. Isn't that about right?
About 8,000 something.
8,000 for 2 weeks renting a little 3-bedroom house, but we're within walking distance of the beach. To give you an idea, this morning I got up and walked down here and went down to the beach and walked about a mile down the beach and came back up and went into Seaside and went to Starbucks, had a cup of coffee, and then came back and walked back to our house and shot my video for my investment channel. And you got out and took a walk this morning, right?
I did. I went to Seaside, to their coffee shop, and went to the bookstore, which it's my favorite, the bookstore. Got to a couple of papers, went over to the coffee shop, got some hot chocolate, and sat for a while, and then walked back.
And then I shot my video for the Best of Us Investors, and then we came down here and had lunch, and we sat down and said, well, let's talk about our retirement dilemma and see what...
May I say, this is not the first time that we have talked about this.
Oh, yeah. And you had said you read an article in the paper about a couple's looking for their final home.
Their forever home.
Their forever home.
And they bought one and sold it and bought another one and sold it. So it was a little hard for them right now to figure out what their forever home and where it is. And I think that there are a lot of us who are that way.
So what keeps us from doing it?
Well, I guess a lot of it has to do with we don't want to rent it.
Don't want to rent it out.
And that could keep us. We have friends and we have children, but our child lives down here.
Yeah.
And but we have grandchildren coming up.
I think the other thing that plays into it is as I said, we've been coming down here for some 40 years, and we remember when this beach, this right here, used to be just wooded pine, and scrub, whatever, and we could have bought the lot we're sitting on right now for about $50,000. Right now it's a resort area, but right down the beach, that same lot would go for, that was 50,000, today would go for probably 5 million. And then the house that would be built on it would probably be another 4 million. So, as I said to you today, do you think the value of this property is going to go up or down?
Well, as of right now, I'd say it would go back, it will go up.
As I said to her, the only thing I think that would make this value of this property go down is if that body of water went away. And I don't think that's likely. Even with global warming, it's going to get deeper. The threat is it comes up. But I don't think that's an issue at this point or any time in the foreseeable future. So I think there's a lot of retirees, particularly, and it was not an issue for my parents, but they were not in the financial position, nor was this kind of, I guess, thinking active at that time, that we want to end our lives where we want to be in and enjoying ourselves.
And I think in that day and age, our children, my parents, their children basically stayed around the same place. Now, we did not. We moved.
Yeah, we moved along.
4 different states. But when my parents were aging and retiring, they stayed put in the same, basically they died in the same house.
Yeah.
So it was our generation who started doing the moving.
So our position is, and what Nita and I have to decide is, first of all, we need to do some redecorating in our home up in Birmingham, which we can do. Put that on the market, and we'll probably get somewhere around $700,000 for it. But then to come down here and get what we need or what we want is probably going to be close to $2 million. Because of my work, we need a 2-story home. Got to have the master bedroom on the first floor. Probably would like to have a garage if we could. And we want to be within walking distance of the beach. So that's our dilemma. That's what we're going through and the decisions we're making. And I thought it would be interesting to share it because I believe that we're not the only ones in this position. And we're lucky that at 77 and 76, we're in a position that we can make this kind of decision.
Well, I think too, we'd like to hear from other people. We know other people are in this position, and what are they doing, and give us some ideas here, guys.
Yeah, let's learn from each other, and let's create a community, if you will, of the best of us in retirement, and basically strive to make the last years of our life the best years of our life. I think the other thing that I consider is, if we did do this, would this be an asset that our children and our grandchildren would enjoy having, and would it appreciate in value? And I'm quite sure it will appreciate in value unless, as I said, that body of water out there disappears, and I don't think that's going to happen any day soon. What about you?
I don't think it's going to disappear.
Okay. The other thing we're going to do as a part of our time here is take you around and show you what appeals to us and what the Panhandle is all about, so that wherever you live, maybe we can meet down here, right? And if, in fact, if you live in the general area, we're at Watercolors. Get in touch with me, and maybe you can join us here at this table, and you can share your thoughts while we're down here at the beach. Let's do that. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
We're here for 2 weeks. When is it we head back?
28th.
The 28th,
November.
28th of November. So that's our contribution to the best of your retirement. Okay, talk to you again soon.